2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. This will be a historic day for one player. It's the final round of the prestigious Players' Championship. I'm Andrew Catalan alongside Rich Beam and Luke Elvey, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy following the action on the course. Rich, there's a lot of money on the line this week. It's the Players' Championship at TPC Sawgrass. Take me through this course.
Yeah, and none of the players will actually admit that they're going to be a little nervous about that money, but I promise they are. It's just a different golf course. There's no shot that really fits your eye. You have a tee box pointing one direction, a landing area that's a different direction, and a green that sits even more cattywampus than that. It's a golf course you have to have a lot of imagination at and not be afraid to hit the big bender and pull off some of the funkier shots, because you're going to be presented with them quite a few times around here. It's a goofy golf course that linear golfers such as PGA Tour players don't necessarily like.
This player won their last event. Let's see if that momentum carries on.
Well, it's certainly in their favor, isn't it? Winning breeds winning. It wouldn't surprise me to see them win again this week.
Ooh, yeah, this one's headed right.
You really got to hit the green there. Looking to get up and down from here. That's a wonderfully played chip shot. 3 feet to the cup.
A good look at par here.
Here's a look at the par 5 second.
Driver not necessarily required here, because you have to shape your tee shot from right to left, and if you're a right-handed golfer, that's not the easiest thing to do. So lefties have a better opportunity, I think, of finding this fairway than most with driver. From there, a second shot over a long bunker to a green that's very narrow, dotted by pot bunkers. Truly is one of the coolest par 5s on this layout.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
I don't know if this one's going to find the fairway. Time now for the third. Okay, green side, a chance to get up and down.
Rolling end to end, this looking nice.
From the edge of the green and into the cup. And a good job there as he moves to 1 under for the championship.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
The tee shot at 3.
Such a cool little par 3. Love this green. There's a low section in the front and a high section in the back, and anytime they put the pin all the way in the back section of this green, well, I tell you what, good luck on you. If you miss this green long and or left, that bunker sits some 5 feet below the surface of the green.
Yeah, this one, it's a veering off a little bit to the right.
That's unfortunate. And the mindset now is to get up and down from here. Needs this one in order not to drop a shot. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
This one's going to gently meander from the left.
Wow. This one from 4 feet away. And after that, he falls back to even par for the tournament.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
This hole is a par 4.
Just a small little twisty par 4. Just going to take out a fairway wood, find the fairway, and from there you're going to have a small second shot, probably a wedge. 3 distinct sections to this green: the front, the right, and the back left, and all of them have their difficulties when hitting your approach shot into them. However, in my mind's eye, if you find the fairway, you should have a decent look for birdie.
Not super tight, but a makeable putt. A chance to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard.
Starting this one out to the right, but it should swing back around.
Let's see if the player can manage a par.
If he can sink this, he'll pull ahead of Rojang.
He is moving up the leaderboard as we move on to the next hole.
All right, Rich, the par 4 fifth. Strong hole, this one, isn't it?
Par 4, 471 yards to the back. Drive it out to the left-hand side to give yourself the best angle for your second shot into this long, thin green.
Oh, in the fairway bunker. These are always the tough shots. And that one has come out of the bunker and onto the green, but a long way away. Setting up miles from the hole.
And he's down there. You got a read?
This is just going right the whole way along.
Ooh. And this putt coming up for his par. I like that kind of fight. That shows resilience.
After driving it in the bunker off the tee, that's a formidable score right there.
As we move to the 6th hole, it's a par 4.
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
Good shot there, Beamer. Now that looked pretty good the whole way.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains.
Trailing by a few shots after that hole.
Over to the par 4 7th hole.
Difficult par 4, 451 yards. Water and sand all the way down the left-hand side. Hit it out to the right. Find the green with your second and sprint to the next hole, making 4.
That's going to work nicely for him. And now this from about 150 yards away. And currently 3 shots back. This is a 9-iron on the way. I like that one. A putt from 9 feet.
This for a birdie.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our featured player in a tie for 5th. Over to number 8, it's a par 3.
Par 3, 237 yards in length. A brute, to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
Sitting at 1 under.
Oh, baby. Yeah, I like the look of this.
Needs this putt to save par and save momentum. Moving along. Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he is in a share of 5th place. The tee shot at number 9. I think he likes that one. Sitting at 1 under. A lot to like about that one. And this putt to move into a tie for 4th place. As we move on to the next hole, we take a quick peek at the leaderboard, and he is in a tie for 4th.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Ooh, boy, not pretty. Henny is with this group.
He's really going to have to hack away at this. It's nasty.
Ooh, I think this one's coming up short. 2 under for the event. Those are the shots you practice over and over at the range. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our featured player in a tie for 5th.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
There's some birdie holes out on this course, and the 11th is certainly one of those, but there are some troublesome spots if you get out of play.
There definitely is trouble, but the thing I love about this hole the most, Luke, is that there's so many different ways to play it. Most players will take driver off the tee, but from there, now it's anybody's ball game. You don't have to go for the green on the second shot. You can lay it up over the left. You can lay it up over to the right. You can lay it up long left. There's so many different ways of attacking this hole.
Each individual is going to do it differently. I love the second shot on this hole.
Players left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand.
Do it. Come on. Come on.
And that was silky smooth out of the sand. Good shot. Nice one. Fourth birdie of the day. Currently 2 under for the event.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
The tee shot is all that matters on the short par 4 12th. Most players can reach the green. It's just a decision whether the player goes for it or not.
They can, but they better be aware that there's a lot of danger up there. Water left obviously is no good, but even bailing out to the right in those dunes, in the mounds, and little pot bunkers on top of those mounds, well, forget about it. That's not a good space either, especially since the green does run pretty hard from right to left. If you want to take this hole on with driver and expecting to make 3, well, you need to realize that a 5 and a 6 could be easily made as well.
Second shot here on the 12th. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Well, that's beautifully judged.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
This putt to move into a tie for first. And now at 3 under overall. Well, as you start to head for home here at TPC Sawgrass, you're blessed with this wonderful par 3 13th.
So many different levels to this green on the par 3, playing 181 yards from the back. You can get it close. You can even make a hole in one, but watch out if you hit in the wrong spot on the green. It'll be difficult to 2-putt from there.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
An opportunity for a birdie here.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. There's a few birdie opportunities out of the gate here on the second 9 at TPC Sawgrass, but it really starts to toughen up down the stretch, starting here with a difficult par 4 14.
Difficult tee shot on this, playing some 481 yards from the tip. You find the fairway, and you've got a decent chance of finding the green with your second shot. But if you're out of position anywhere on this hole, your number will go up exponentially.
Another birdie opportunity coming up for this player.
Yes, the only thing that could ruin it now is a triple bogey.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A. Oh, 13-footer coming up here. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've got it going just a tiny bit left here.
And as we move to the next hole, our leader is ahead by a couple of shots.
We've hit the par 4 15th hole.
One of the more simple tee shots on the golf course, par 4, 470 yards. Just a little fade required off the tee to the fairway. The green sits up above the fairway a little bit, surrounded by a couple of bunkers, but I gotta say, I like this hole. It's straightforward, it's simple, before you head into the final 3.
All right, Henny, what does this look like?
Setting up here from about 170 yards.
Okay, nothing spectacular, but safe. Setting up here with a long putt.
Looking good. Getting better.
And it drops in. Now to the 16th hole, a par 5.
Fun-filled adventure waits. Find the fairway, and let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the second shot and try and knock it on the green? Of course you do. But watch out. Lots of water awaiting a wayward second.
Let's go down to Henny.
This is a 225-yard shot.
Trying to get to 8 under with this putt. All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
From here, at least, it looks like this one's going to go to the right as it heads up that hill.
Well, this would be really nice to get a birdie opportunity. The putt goes in and the lead continues to grow. Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he is up by 4 shots. Time now for a par 3.
When you play here in a practice round, it looks like you could just throw it on there. But when you're in a tournament round, it doesn't even look like it exists. The hole changes so much when the tournament starts. That's what I love about it. You just add 35,000 people who are having some fun and ready to heckle you if you knock it in the water. Good luck. Enjoy.
6 feet to the hole. The putt goes in, and that cushion is getting wider. Things are still looking good for our featured player in first place on the leaderboard. He's made his way to 18 with the lead. Time to get it done. Our leader is putting on a clinic out there.
Man, people usually don't go that far on vacation. What a drive.
Okay, we've got about a 140-yard shot here.
Looks like this is going to miss just right.
Beautiful shot from our leader.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
This is a putt for the clubhouse lead. This one starting out right. This putt would be for a 64 on the day. And as he sinks that putt, he will finish with the clubhouse lead and wait for the rest of the field to finish up. Rich, just an incredible performance, back-to-back wins on tour.
It takes a lot of mental fortitude to win not just once, but back-to-back weeks. Job well done.
That will do it for us today. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. Have a great night.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, are thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Well, it's time to find out who wins this event. Let's head out for the final round. Hello, everyone. I'm Luke Elvey. Alongside me in the booth is Rich Beam. It's great to have your company on 2K Sports, but following all the action out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. Let's get out to the action. Oh, Rich, how good's this day going to be? It's exciting. I can feel it in my veins already. Our featured player has a rivalry brewing with another one out on the course. But before we get into that, please take us through this course.
Copperhead, does that sound like a friendly kind of snake to you? Something that you want to go up and pet and kind of hang out with and pal around and show your friend? Yeah, no, neither would I. Yeah. That's what you get when you go to the Copperhead golf course. I mean, it swirls back and forth. It winds in and out. And it's probably, I think, one of the hardest driving golf courses we have on the PGA Tour. The guys who drive it straight, they love it. You know, obviously iron game and all that's important, but I think it comes down to if you drive it well, you're going to have more opportunities to find these smallish type greens. But again, there's nothing really super friendly or fun about a golf course named after a lethal snake that lives in the water. Yeah, no thanks.
Putting for eagle here. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
About 23 feet to the cup, guys.
Well, this one's come out on a good line. This is tracking. Wow, what a putt. Currently a couple under for the event. Water is a feature here at the Copperhead course of Innisbrook Resort. Rich, and it comes into play at the second.
Downhill tee shot. You want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the player is firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
Always got to give it a bit extra out the rough.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. And he's down there. You got a read?
You know, to my eye, it's looking a little left to right.
Oh, he's put a pure putt on this. And this next putt, it's for bogey. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Currently at -1 following that hole. The Copperhead course at Innisbrook can really bite you, especially if you're slightly wayward, and there's one of those holes right here at the third, Rich.
Decisions to be made. The fairway narrows up. Should you take driver out? Also the water on the right. So players more than likely laying back with some kind of fairway wood.
Just needs this one to kick right. Lining this putt up from a fair distance. Just 3 feet to the cup. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Currently 1 under for the tournament. The fourth hole, the first of the par threes on the property, and you've got to be dialed in on your number.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
Oh, that was flushed. Opting for the 6 iron. Ooh, this looks fantastic. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Oh, I like this. A great look for birdie to get the ball rolling. And after that, he'll move to 2 under for the tournament. Stretching out over 600 yards means the par 5 fifth is no snack.
It is. Luke, I rarely say that par 5s on the PGA Tour are challenging, but this is definitely one of them. It's an uphill tee shot and a second shot that is downhill, moving from right to left, that's completely blind for these players. There is a tree about 100 yards out, which is going to be something they aim at when they lay up. Third shot, though, is very basic, down the hill to a fairly flat green surrounded by some bunkers. More than likely, most players are going to have to lay it up on this par 5.
That was wonderfully done. This one looks just a fraction too long to me.
Really controlled the flight there nicely with that wind.
A chance to get to 3 under with this putt. John, what's the line on this putt?
Well, this one starts out pretty straight and takes a little turn to the right as it nears the hole.
You know, Luke Donald once made all 400+ attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. He finds himself in a share of the lead. The tee shot also critical here at the par 4 6th at 455 yards.
This is probably the hardest fairway to hit on the PGA Tour, Luke. This fairway cambers from right to left at a pretty good clip, and unless you work your tee shot from left to right, a high soft shot, you're not going to find the fairway. This is almost impossible. The second shot will be from an awkward stance where the ball is above you or below you to a green that's perched a little bit above the players. Thankfully, though, it's a very flat green.
Super impressive effort from there. Well done.
Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt. Oh, what a putt. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. And after that hole, he's now alone at the top of the leaderboard. Standing on the 7th tee, players get to breathe a sigh of relief having the 6th behind them.
You know, Luke, this is sneaky hard, to be fair. You don't need driver, and so you might get lulled to sleep a little bit by taking 3-wood out just for position. Any misses to the right or the left, and you'll be blocked out by some pretty gnarly trees. The green tilts from right to left ever so slightly, and watch out for those deep bunkers fronting this green. They'll grab your golf ball in a hurry.
Well, good-looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. This is a ball-striking clinic. Yet another green in reg here.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've given it a good look. I see this one going left at the hole.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Well, if you haven't felt snake bitten already, the 8th at 230 yards, Rich, will certainly get you.
Everybody loves a 230-yard par 3, don't we, Luke? They're just wonderful, wonderful designs, and I'm laughing because this is nearly impossible. This green is just a sliver up there. A high shot moving a little bit from left to right is an absolute must on this par 3.
That'll work there. This one's for birdie. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And just checking back in with the standings, and he continues to lead this tournament. Ball striking continues to be the order of the day as the players arrive on the 9th tee, a par 4.
Yes, just thread those bunkers off the tee shot somehow with the driver. Second shot is going to be straight back up the hill. And once again, with the pin position over on the right-hand side, players will be unable to see where their golf ball pitches. This is a quality par 4.
Oh, that's a great approach shot. Trying to get to 6 under now with this putt. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. It's a lofty position this player has held all tournament, but what a buffer they've built with just 9 to play.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far so good. Love watching these two compete.
Great shot. And Rich, that back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so.
Not a bad play, that one. 16 feet to the cup. And he's down there. You got to read.
A tricky little slider here. Downhill, moving to the left.
Oh, what a stroke. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. As we check the standings, it's a massive 6-stroke advantage for our leader. Very few parts of the golf course make you feel comfortable, but chance of birdie at 11.
Finally, we have a birdie hole. Just avoid that bunker down the left-hand side. Find the right-hand side of the fairway. You can go ahead and chase one up there. Even if you can't get it on the green and 2, that front bunker is not a bad leave. But beware, there are some trees over on the right-hand side that could block you out.
Standing over his second shot. Yeah, this is the stuff we love. Getting after this par 5 in 2.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
And a chance to reach 9 under for the championship with this putt.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
So close. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. Leading by a whopping 7 shots after that one. Well, a birdie's also in your heart, standing on the 12th tee. A short par 4, Rich. Decisions to be made?
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
Lovely effort, that.
This needs just a little work to the left-hand side.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. 13 feet to the cup. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Veering ever so slightly right to left.
Well hold. Our leader is currently enjoying an 8-shot advantage. Lucky 13 for some. This par 3 plays 200 yards.
Luke, this tee shot is about as hard as 8th grade algebra. It is absolutely mind-bending. It doesn't look like much, but that green absolutely I think the green is made out of Gore-Tex. It repels golf balls.
This would be a great up and down.
Starts off looking good.
Like the look of this.
Yeah!
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. The second of the back 9 par 5s, Rich 14. There's plenty to it.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in 2, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. You find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close. That dog will hunt.
Nothing like a bit of momentum here, Rich. This one's going for another birdie.
Absolutely. It's been a good streak late in the round.
Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader. Lining up the birdie putt here. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
Well, I think this one's going to be going left to right.
That's disappointing.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Leading by 9 strokes after that one. The long par 3 continues to be a feature here at the Copperhead course, and 15's no different.
It is. Thankfully, though, this is the flattest green, or one of the flattest greens on the golf course here. It's basically just a long iron down the hill to this flat green, but don't miss it left. That is no good.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. This one looks like it'll safely make the green. That was special. What an opportunity to make a birdie. And down it goes. 11 over the card with the stretch remaining.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
The Copperhead course, the snake pit, we're right in the middle of it.
There's some trees over on the right-hand side that you want to take it just left of to find the center of the fairway. From there, you're going to go in with a mid-iron to a really small green. A high, soft shot is required to hold this green.
Oh, what a shot by our leader. That was a thing of beauty. He got all of that one. His second shot here. Choosing the 9-iron here. That's going right.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, yeah, absolutely love to see that.
Beautifully played chip for birdie.
And he's holding steady in first place after that one. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. The Copperhead's penultimate hole is a good par 3 playing up the hill.
It's a tough tee shot, plays longer than what's on the yardage. Any pin that's in the front part of the green is a difficult one to find as the green is so narrow.
Going with the 6-iron here. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Yeah, guys, he's looking at around 17 feet.
Not a bad line, this. And now that finds him in first place. We've made our way to the final tee here of Innisbrook's Copperhead course, and Rich, no real reprieve.
Not at all. Tee shots have to favor the right-hand side, staying short of those bunkers down the right. The bunkers on the left will see a lot of action, and good luck getting it on the green from there. This green is probably one of the nastiest on the golf course, as it's got a severe tilt from back to front and left to right as well. This is truly one of the best par 4 finishing holes on the PGA Tour.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
Well struck. Here's a putt to finish his round with the clubhouse lead. John, have you got a good read on this one?
It looks like this putt is going to start out straight, then take a turn to the left.
He finishes up with a par at the last. Oh, that was a touch of class. Wouldn't mind seeing that again. That is a comprehensive performance, Rich.
Didn't break a sweat on the way to victory lane. I gotta say, I love it. It was so easy and smooth. It was a work of art.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time for the final round. Let's head out onto the course. G'day mates, I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course bringing us all the action this week is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. Can't you feel the energy surrounding this championship? So much history, so many great champions. Let's see how this one plays out. We're going down to the first hole now. And as we begin our coverage, word has snuck through to us that there's a rivalry developing between our featured player and Max Homer. Maybe he's picked something up off social media and it's got a bit of chirp going.
Max Homer loves nothing more than to roast a player's swing. I just hope that our featured player doesn't give him any cause to do so out on the course today in this matchup.
Thanks, Henny. Let's see who roasts who out there today as our featured player takes on Max Homer, who's always clever with a quip of his own. Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
This player has more confidence, I believe, than any other player in the field at the moment. This should be another good week for him.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it, though. Let's see.
That's inside the house of opportunity. Just putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
I think this one is pretty straight, but it might move a little bit to the left.
Currently 1 under for the event. Take us through the tee shot at number 2, Rich.
Downhill, dog leg right, par 4. Got to avoid those bunkers on the left-hand side. Fairway does pitch from left to right, so the canyon on the right can see some action. And from there, your second shot is downhill to a green that sits a little bit from left to right and from back to front.
And this shot from about 150 yards out.
Pretty good win back into the player's face.
Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. Well, that's great distance control. Pin high there.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, move in the right direction there, Luke.
As we head to the third, Rich, take us through it.
Canyons over on the left-hand side must be avoided at all costs. Anything out to the right-hand side is just fine. Challenging second shot over the canyons, over a deep bunker fronting this green. Not much of a target once you do find the green, so anytime you find it in 2, you'll have a decent look at birdie.
Playing this shot from about 170 yards out.
The breeze is moving left to right up there.
Well, that approach shot seemed to catch Max Homer's attention. Nothing to roast there. Fantastic shot.
This putt coming up is for birdie. And that performance will now take him to 3 under par. Well, let's go back and have a look at the 4th hole. It's quite a big, long par 4.
Yes, down the hill, big bunker on the right-hand side. Those trees on the left also in play for wayward shots. Second shot plays downhill to a green with no bunkers on the left-hand side, but a massive false front over there that must be avoided.
Wow, he let the big dog eat there, didn't he?
time for the second shot here at the fourth. That could play. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Nice one. Fourth birdie of the day.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Now we've arrived at the fifth, Rich, the first par 3 here at TPC Summerlin.
A little downhill par 3, got a canyon fronting this green that shouldn't come into play, but that bunker front right, that could see a lot of action, especially when the pin is back right.
Beautiful swing there.
Navigated that bunker beautifully on that shot. Now the putter's out.
Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Oh. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Well, the 6th, the TPC Summerlin, isn't a long par 4, Rich, but it's a challenging one.
Premium on accuracy off the tee. No bunkers, but desert both left and right can be menacing. From there, the shot up the hill to a plateau green. It's got a little backstop there for shots that go long, but anything coming up short, that's not going to be good.
Attaboy, good shot. And playing this one from around 120 yards out.
Straight downwind, tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
Needs this one to kick right. Yeah, that was a safe play. A chance to move to 5 under par. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup.
Ooh. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
This one is for par.
Okay, let's head to the next. And after that, let's update the standings. This player is currently in first place alongside Brian Harmon. Let's head to 7, and this one requires some accuracy off the tee.
Short par 4, dog leg from right to left. Just find the heart of the fairway on the right-hand side. Once you get to the dog leg, second shot plays uphill just a little bit. Green protected by bunkers both left and right.
sitting at -4.
Pretty good shot there.
Putting for birdie. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And with that hole complete, this player is currently in first place alongside Brian Harman. And as we head over to the 8th, there's a great vibe on this par 3.
Oh, this is a scary par 3. Long down the hill, canyons right, bunkers right, bailout areas over to the left-hand side, a little low area right there. A big green, but it's flat.
That one's going to catch the thick stuff. He's setting up for his second shot. Currently tied for the lead. These putts really add up at the end of the day, right on 12 feet.
This one to save par.
And he's down there. You got a read?
This is such a tough read. It looks straight all the way, and then it will be right.
This one's for bogey. Before we move to the next, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And there is past Open champion Brian Harman occupying top spot. As we head to the 9th, a lot of players are thinking a genuine birdie hole, but maybe even an eagle's possible.
Oh, this is a birdie hole. Par 5, reachable by everybody should they find the fairway. You got bunkered left, trees out to the right-hand side. Thread that needle. Second shot into a green that's protected nicely with a couple of bunkers short and to the right to a green that's got a lot of movement. 2 different shelves, one left and one right.
Now he's got his eyes set on the putting surface. An aggressive play here. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
This one's a 36-footer.
He's hoping this one breaks all the way back to the cup. And this putt to move into a share of first place. Well, what a way to bounce back. Nice putt to hole. And as we make the turn here, Rich, our player tied for the lead.
I tell you, sneaky good. Kind of come out of nowhere, but all of a sudden finds himself in the lead. Let's see if they can keep it up.
That looks to be a fairway finder to me. And Rich, that back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be on the green.
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Look at the standings, and they're currently in the lead with Brian Harman trailing in second. Wow. He let the big dog eat on that one.
Woof.
Here we have the second shot into the 11th. Well, this one's going right at the flag. Oh, that's a great shot. And a birdie opportunity coming up here at the 11th.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Updating the standings now, and our featured player is currently first, with Brian Harmon right behind them. And as we head to the 12th, it's the first time some water comes into play on this inward half.
Yeah, shortish par 4 downhill, but it plays much longer because you don't take driver off the tee normally. You want to take something less, hit it out to the right-hand side, just shy of that water. From there, a forced carry over that water to a green that tilts from left to right towards the water. Be smart here. Don't bring that water in play. Anything out to the left with that second shot is absolutely fine.
Okay, that'll work. Chance to move to 8 under here. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
It looks like this one will move left to right.
He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. And he's maintained top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. We talked about scoring holes at TPC Summerlin, and 13 is where it really starts to get going.
Oh, open it up. Tee it high, let it fly, let the big dog eat. Whatever you say, do it. Give her full attention on this tee shot. Wide open fairway. And from there, the hole does dogleg a little bit from right to left. You have to carry some bunkers and some trees down that left-hand side if you're going to find the green. This is a bomber's delight right here. You're thinking birdie all day long.
That's a high caliber shot. Always nice to have a birdie putt.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. And as we look at the leaderboard, he now has a 3-shot advantage. 14 requires some real precision off the tee.
It does. A little devilish par 3 downhill. It's got runoff areas behind the green that you want no part of. You got to play it smart here. Find the heart of the green. Give yourself a good look for 2.
Going with the 8-iron here. Oh, this is some ball striking. Hitting greens in regulation. It's a thing of beauty.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar, Luke. The greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. The 15th at TPC Summerlin is one of my favourites, Rich. A drivable par 4.
The drivable par 4 all day long. If you miss it way left, though, you have some canyons that you may not like. But other than that, those bunkers that surround the green, all 5 of them are just fine. They're deep, but everything is uphill, and the green is usually soft enough to get the ball close no matter where the pin is located.
Gotta say, just some of the best rhythm in the game.
Lining up this putt. Still some meat on the bone. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, it's going to bank to the left-hand side, this one.
This one's come off the blade pretty nicely. This one's got some momentum to it. Yes, what a putt. Our current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke advantage. 16 is a terrific risk reward par 5, Rich.
Very reachable. Find the fairway. Then you have a decision to make. Can I carry this water, and with what club? When it lands on the green, it's firm, it's nasty. It'll probably go over the green, but don't try and be a hero. Try and find anything in the back portion green, even in the bunker, is fine. Coming up short, that is obviously not very good.
Going with the 5-iron here.
Beautiful shot. Really managed that well in the wind.
Oh, this is exciting. A putt for an eagle. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. And that'll ensure he remains in first place. Well, 17 at TPC Summerlin has seen some great highlights. None better than Jonathan Bird.
A walk-off hole-in-one in the playoff. How about that? Water, water everywhere down the left-hand side to this elevated green right here. Most players are leery of it and bail out to the right side in those bunkers. And that green chases from right to left, so a delicate bunker shot would be required.
Opting for the 5-iron. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
What an excellent time to make a big putt like that. And you bet their rival knows just what happened.
Leading by a potentially insurmountable 11 strokes after that one. Not sure why I said potentially.
And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round.
Wow, that was just striped. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
Huge tee shot there, Luke. What a display of power.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
That's a lovely shot here at the 18th, and a chance for birdie at the last.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
He has this putt in front of him to finish with a clubhouse lead. And that is the conclusion of his round. Rich, there are some victories that stand out in your mind, and this one for me seems to be like that. That was a high-quality performance under all that duress.
Luke, impressive win all around. I got to say, a gutsy performance at the end of the tournament. Final 9 holes. Job well done.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're bringing you all the action from the final round of the Valero Texas Open. Hello everyone, Luke Elvey here alongside my booth mate Rich Beam, and out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. And Rich, these TPC series of courses are spectacular in their own right. Some really stern tests, but probably none harder than TPC San Antonio.
It is, and the thing that makes it probably tougher than anything is that the golf course is probably designed to play firm and fast, because that's what it does most of the year. Overseeded rough, overseeded fairways, the golf ball slows down, and then you get some unkind winds throughout the day, especially when it blows out of the north. It gets a little bit cold, golf ball goes nowhere. So this golf course turns into about $8,000 of just joyous pain. It's just, it's angry. There's very few shots out there that you feel super comfortable on. You know, even the drivable 17th hole where you think, finally, I've got a hole I can take advantage of, there's danger lurking everywhere. So it's just a golf course. You have to keep the ball in play off the tee no matter what. You get off the fairways, you're making double digits, making a 16 like a player did years and years ago. It's a hard golf course, and usually with tough conditions.
Lining up from the sand now. He's back on the surface, happy to have the flat stick in hand. Big par saver coming up for this fella. He's currently in a share of 6th. Let's head across to the second, which is a par 5, but a long one, stretching over 600 yards.
Straight away for the most part, but there's a lot of danger both right and left here. The fairway bunkers down the left-hand side shouldn't really cause an issue. However, the second shots, the layup zone, there is a deep bunker on the right-hand side that could be brought into play. The third shot is to a green perched well above the fairway, and it's actually a double green. This green is also part of the 7th green.
Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the player's firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
That's a good-looking shot there. This now, his 3rd shot. We need this one to bounce right. Oh, tidy looking shot that. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
John, what's the line on this putt?
This putt is going to start out straight and it'll move a little to the right after that.
This is a par putt. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. Rich, let's head to the par 3 third, the first of our shorter holes.
You really hope that the wind is not blowing into your face on this tee shot and making it that much more difficult and longer. This green's perched up high. There's runoffs all around the left-hand side and the back portion of it, and obviously you want no part of coming up short. Players that find this green will find it difficult to two-putt as there's lots of humps and bumps and swales in it.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
This is to save par.
He's currently tied for 7th here. The 4th is one of the stronger par 4s at TPC San Antonio, stretching 485 yards.
This is a very narrow driving area, especially where that fairway bunker comes into play down the left-hand side. Second shot is to a green that runs from right to left with a deep bunker down the left-hand side. Anything missed out to the right is no bargain either, as there is a runoff area out to the right-hand side. This is a difficult par 4.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
I've paced it out. It's 43 feet left.
This one's got to break a long way from the right. That's disappointing.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
And finishing this hole with a little tap in.
So no movement there. He stays at even with the card. Well, TPC San Antonio gives you a few chances to get after the golf course, Rich, and right here at the 5th, there's a decision to be made off the tee.
This is an excellent opportunity to be brave, knock it on with the driver. If you lay back with an iron, a very straightforward pitch, but I just don't see the players wanting to lay up.
Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
Oh. It's just about 3 feet away.
Can get caught out here. It's a short putt, but it's moving to the right fast.
Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Players must find the fairway, avoiding that bunker down the right-hand side. But from there, second shot is up the hill to a green that runs away from the players ever so slightly. But still, going in with a short iron into this par 4, a birdie is definitely makeable.
That's a nice-looking tee shot, that one. And he's down there.
Setting up this shot from about 120. Okay, 1 extra club.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Chance to sneak into the top 5 here. And he's down there. You got to read.
No need to overthink this one. It's straight.
And it's a 1-stroke par 4 for our leader over the field. The par 3 7th, Rich, has this big cavernous bunker that sits right in the front center of the green.
And it's a triple tier green as well, Luke. It shares it with the 3rd hole. Anything missed out to the right will be fine, although you'll be in a low area. It will be difficult to get it super close. But yes, you must avoid the bunker on the left-hand side. It is cavernous, as you say.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. This putt to move into a share of 2nd place. Ooh. Par putt coming up here. And that putt will drop. Well done. Just 2 shots back after that hole. On the tee now, the par 5 8th hole. That swing so pure, it reminds me of Adam Scott's. setting up for his third shot. 2 strokes off the lead. A quality shot that. Hold this putt and a chance for second place. He's currently in second place here.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
The closing hole on this front 9 at TPC San Antonio is a strong par 4. Absolutely flushed. This shot here near the 200-yard marker. Just 1 shot back now. And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot. Some work to do, however. A chance to get to 3 under with this putt. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
How good was that putt? And he moves to 3 under with that one. Well, here we have it, Rich. This player's tied for the lead with the back 9 to play.
Heck of a round going right now for this player. Has moved well inside the top 10 and continues to move up this leaderboard with 9 holes left.
Playing from 110 yards out. Gee, I wish I could play like this myself.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
And that will take him now to 4 under the card. Another birdie opportunity lies at the par 4 11th, but players must navigate the fairway bunkers.
Tee shots must be placed on the left-hand side to get the best view and angle for their second shots, as this green sits below the player and moves from left to right. Tee shots down the right might be closer, but it's going to leave a second shot over a deep bunker and making it that much more difficult to get close.
Oh, well played. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up here from about 150 yards.
Should find the green. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Rich, this par 4 12th, really challenging, especially around the green.
This tee shot is underrated in difficulty-wise. This is not an easy tee shot, as this fairway pitches from left to right. You want to skirt the bunker down the left-hand side as best possible to find the fairway. Second shot from there goes straight uphill and surrounded by 2 of the deepest bunkers on the golf course. As they say, Luke, everything is bigger in Texas, and these bunkers are proof of that.
Wow, what a shot.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
A chance to move to 6 under the card with this putt.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
That's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. Holding steady in first place after that one. 13's a long par 3, measuring 245 yards, Rich, but it is playing downhill.
Downhill to a sliver of a green, however. Anything missed out to the right will leave a very challenging pitch shot to a green that'll sit well above them. You come up short, and those bunkers, that's no bargain either. A 3 here, well, you done good.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I'm down here, I've done the read, and this is a left to righter.
Just 3 feet to the cup.
Who doesn't love a par putt?
Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. What do you think of the 14th, Rich? A par 5, 575 yards.
This is a really good par 5 here, Luke. Tee shot wants to favor the right-hand side of the fairway, if at all possible, shortening the hole some 20 yards. Second shot must avoid those fairway bunkers down the right and on the left-hand side. A narrow opening to this green should players go for it in 2.
Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A. Currently -5. Is this one going to go down? Big time play, that one, Beamer. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. Currently 3 strokes up after that hole. As we start heading for home, Rich, we find ourselves on the tee at the 15th.
Could be the hardest hole on the golf course, Luke. Tee shot must avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. Second shot is to a green that's perched above the fairway and surrounded by 4 bunkers that are mean. This hole could make or break a player's day.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's got about 140, I'd say.
Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
He'll like the look at where he's standing on this leaderboard. As we find ourselves at the 16th, the par 3. Great entertainment here, Rich, especially with the center bunker.
Love this hole. Probably my favorite one on the golf course, even with that bunker in the middle. The back portion of this green actually is an amphitheater, so anything missing a little bit long on both sides should wander back onto the green.
Opting for the 6-iron. Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Holds a nice putt for birdie there. Currently 8 under for the tournament. As we get down the stretch here at TPC San Antonio, there's a number of options that can be taken. This 17th's a fascinating hole.
Luke, if it's playing downwind, a driver is a must. If it's back into the wind, take out the iron for safety.
This is his second shot. Oh, what a shot by our leader. Oh, a 12-footer. Love to make a few of these today. And he's down there. You got to read.
A tricky little slider here. Downhill, moving to the left.
Big putt for par coming up. Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. Well, while the closing hole at TPC San Antonio can be reached in 2, Rich, it's all set up by the tee shot.
Tee shot must find the fairway. If not, you have water hazards left and bunkers right that will gobble up that second shot if you're slightly out of position.
Nicely done.
That's tidy. Outstanding approach shot.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
He's managed to hole out now and has the clubhouse lead. That's good golf, but the nervous wait begins as the rest of the field finishes up. Rich, there are some victories that stand out in your mind, and this one for me seems to be like that. That was a high-quality performance under all that duress.
Luke, impressive win all around. I got to say, a gutsy performance at the end of the tournament. Final 9 holes. Job well done.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's the opening round of the Legends Championship right now. It looks like a great day out there. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak is walking with the feature group. John McCarthy on the course as well. Well, this is a big day for so many players in this field. We're going to bring all the coverage to you right here on 2K Sports. Let's get down to the first hole. This one looking pretty good off the tee. Second shot here on the first. On the green, that's always mission number one. This putt has a length of 15 feet. Henny, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
It's a tough read, but it's got a little bit of left to right break on it.
The putt goes in, and it's a par to open things up.
Nice, solid opening hole right there.
As we take a look at the leaderboard, Tiger Woods out in front. Our featured player is in second place. Now to 2 at Lone Grove.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot downhill. Don't be short, or that false front will get you.
Wow, cannot hit it much farther than that. This is a 7-iron on the way. Get down. All right, the putter can come out now. This putt is from 16 feet away.
Little birdie look in here. Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
And a good job there as he moves to 1 under for the championship.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Let's see if 8-iron was the right club. That is going to work. A birdie would look really nice on the scorecard. As we take a look at the leaderboard, he's in first place, but Tiger Woods is hot on his heels. Let's check out the fourth.
Back up the hill off the tee shot, slightly downhill for your second shot. Just that one lone bunker on the front left portion of this green. An easy birdie if you keep it in position.
Not a bad result right there. Trying to get to 3 under with this putt. Henny is greenside.
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup.
Padding that lead. Wow, what a start.
And not giving the field a chance to breathe whatsoever.
Let's take a quick look at the leaderboard. Tiger Woods is in 2nd place, right behind our featured player.
This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. Standing over his 2nd shot. Okay, that'll end up pin high. A 9-foot chance here. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This one is breaking left to right.
And he's done it. He's holed it, and that means he extends his lead.
This player is putting for fun.
And as we check the standings, our featured player is ahead by 3. Not a bad line, this one. Setting up here, coming off a run of birdies.
It's a good start to the day. Let's hope they can keep up the good form.
Outstanding shot, high quality.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Oh, good look at a birdie here. So close. 3 feet to go here to the hole. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
The 7th is a par 3 with 3 greenside bunkers.
Long par 3 down the hill, but plenty of room to land your tee shot out to the left and have it camber onto the green.
This one greenside in the rough. Oh, almost. All right, going to need this one to save par. As we move on to the next hole, it's a 3-shot cushion for our leader. Over to 8, which is a par 4.
Slight dog leg from right to left. Fairway contours from right to left, making this a little bit narrower than it actually is. Second shot to a green that sits above the player with a large runoff area to the right-hand side.
I've got about 160 yards to the hole here. This is a 9-iron on the way. Okay, that'll play. This putt for a birdie. Another birdie on the scorecard. That's number 5. Let's take a look at how things stand. Our featured player is ahead by 4. The 9th hole is a chance to be aggressive.
Dog legs from left to right. Just avoid those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side. Second shot straight back up the hill. Dotted with 3 bunkers.
but what a great opportunity to make a birdie on this closing hole in the front nine.
This is from about 240 yards.
One extra club required to this elevated green.
That's how you take on a par 5.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Henny is right there.
Yeah, 15 feet out. He's been staring this one down.
No change atop the leaderboard. Our featured player still out in front. Ooh, absolutely unleashed it. Right now, it's 7 under par. Bite, bite. Not a bad shot right there. A 13-footer here. Henny, how tricky is this one?
It's just going to cruise up to the left-hand side.
Ooh, that was close. This putt for par. That one drops. After that hole, he still has the top spot on the leaderboard.
On the tee of the par 3 11th.
Long par 3, back up the hill. It's got bunkers front and to the left. This green runs diagonally from left to right. Really difficult to get your tee shot close with the pins on the left-hand side.
Oh, that is a thing of beauty. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Yep, that shot safely on the green. Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. The 12th hole here at Lone Grove Golf Club, 543 yards, par 5.
Again, no bunkers off the tee shot here, Luke, though, but anything missing out to the right or even far left, you're just going to have all kinds of problems. Second shot down the hill to a green that's surrounded by water in the front, bunkers both left and right. I love this golf course. I love the beauty of it, but I got to say, it is a really difficult course.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Ooh, staying aggressive. Going for the green. But this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
Not a fun putt to line up, going down the hill and moving to the left.
Ooh, nice stroke. Got a chance here. You get in your home. And he's made it. What a putt. currently at 10 under par overall. Well, there's some real momentum with this player coming off an eagle at the last.
A dog leg from right to left. Big hitters are going to try and cut as much off of CJ's Creek as possible, leaving themselves with a very short wedge shot to a pretty inviting green, it must be said.
Well, that's a handy shot. This shot is about 140 yards out. Well, got some sort of streak going on here. Greens in regulation. What a statistic.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens in regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead. Welcome to the 14th hole. It's a par 5.
Only the longest are going to reach this green and two. Those who lay up, though, accuracy with their wedges is going to be of the utmost importance to get it close and make their birdie.
This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. That's nicely done. This is a lengthy putt here.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
And he's down there. You got to read.
An uphill left to righter.
And that's going to be a pretty good outcome, that one, in the circle of friendship. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. And down it goes. Leading by 9 strokes after that one.
Here's a look at the par 4, 15th hole.
Long downhill par 4, fairway cameras from right to left. Green chases away from you towards that water. Be mindful of your second shot and not go long.
This tee shot is looking good so far. Yeah, I like that. That's okay there. That's a safe shot. Got some work to do with this putt. This putt on a good line. A good line here. Tracking. A par putt coming up. No change atop the leaderboard after that hole. The final par 3 at Lone Grove is the 16th.
I love this hole. Short par 3 with lots of movement, lots of danger, though, should you miss this green. Beautiful par 3. Lovely, lovely rhythm.
All right, clubbing up.
This putt is from 19 feet away. Right on line, but just misses. Well, a par would look really good on the scorecard right now. Our featured player likes the way the leaderboard is shaking out, currently in first place. That's a textbook swing. Here's the second on 17. Buckle up. Take a look at this one. Really well done. This putt from 6 feet away. He makes the putt and extends his lead. He improves to 12 under par for the event. The closing hole at Lone Grove is a dogleg left, a par 4.
Tons of room off the tee out to the right-hand side. However, for the shortest second shot, hug the trees down the left. From there, an uphill shot to a green that slopes severely from back to front.
That will definitely work. Henny, what can you tell us about this shot?
You're going to need 1 or 2 clubs more because this green is sitting up.
Okay, that's going to play. Here's a putt to get to 13 under par. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
There's a slope here, and it's going to go right to left on the slope.
A par to wrap things up on 18. Here's a look at the leaderboard at the end of round 1, and he finds himself in first place.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
It's been a great day. We thank you for joining us. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you soon. It's time to prepare for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Time now for the final round of the Legends Championship. Andrew Catalan here, pleased to have you back with us. And Rich, the final round is underway. Our featured player is in first place.
Any lead is a great lead, and this player has been head and shoulders above the rest of the field. Hopefully another really good day of golf ahead of us.
That is a massive drive. Second shot here at 1. Not super tight, but a makeable putt. 13 feet to the cup.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
There it is.
And that should calm whatever nerves this player has. Nice opening hole.
Taking a look at the leaderboard, he's got the lead. Teeing off on the par 4 second.
Big sweeping dog leg from right to left. Second shot plays downhill to a slightly elevated green.
I think this one will find the fairway quite easily. All right, Henny, what does this look like?
Some stunning views from up here, because this green, well, it's very downhill.
There was a game plan there, and that approach was executed nicely.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
Let's check in with Henny.
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
Too much power on that putt. A 3-foot putt. Wow, you hit an approach shot like that and still come away with a par. That is a bummer. Stepping on to the par 3 third.
Downhill par 3 with water front and left. Do not be shy.
This is a 7-iron on the way. What a beautiful leave right there. 7 feet left. And after that hole, our featured player is in first place. Let's check out the par 5 fourth.
Tee shot up the hill, dog leg slightly from right to left. Second shot down the hill to a green that's wide open, but your short game is going to be tested should you miss this green.
You know, Andrew, I think he's going to go for this one.
On the green in 2. How about that?
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
Looks like this will move to the left-hand side as it goes up the hill.
This putt starts off nicely. Getting better.
No, cannot.
Finishing off the birdie.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Well played, mate. Second shot here on the 5th.
This one is going straight at it.
Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th. Just a 4-footer remaining. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
That is sending the rest of the field a message right there.
Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Yeah, no bunkers on this tee shot. Plenty of room to hit it both right and left. But if you miss it wide one direction or another, you're going to find all kinds of troubles with those tall trees. Just that one bunker that fronts the left-hand side of the green here. Again, though, a lot of runoff areas around this green makes that second shot so much more difficult to get it close. Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right.
Fairways and greens. Easy game, isn't it?
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
But what a start. This is impressive.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
We've made our way to the par 3 7th hole.
Downhill, 3 greenside bunkers, but leave your tee shot just a little left of the green, a little short, and watch it chase onto the green.
Wow, what a swing. This is a hybrid. Okay, nothing spectacular, but safe. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
A tricky little slider here. Downhill, moving to the left.
That putt drops, and that's now 6 birdies on the day. We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 4.
Slight dog leg from right to left. Pretty simple driving area, but that second shot is to a green perched above the player with a large runoff on the right-hand side.
What an aggressive play. All right, we can work with that. Let's check in with Henny.
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
Oh, so close to a birdie. Here's the tap in for par. And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard. We finish up the opening 9 with a par 5.
Avoid those bunkers down the left-hand side off the tee, and players are faced with a second shot back up the hill to a green that's protected by 3 bunkers. Still a great opportunity to make 4 or better.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Okay, green side, and the goal now is to get up and down. This putt from 12 feet away.
Nice little par putt here.
Okay, moving on to the next hole. Our featured player continues to look good out there, currently in first place. That might be the best swing of the day. Caddy tells us this is a 9-iron. Those are the shots you practice at the range over and over, and boy, does it pay off here.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
The putt goes in, and the lead continues to grow.
Hole number 11 is a par 3.
Long par 3, back up the hill. Green runs from left to right and away from you. The miss is out to the right, a chip and a putt. Pretty simple.
Oh, that's a sweet looking swing, that one.
Going with the 5-iron here. And he's hit that inside the range.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, it's really tough to see, but it's going to be straight and then just switch left.
Oh, I don't mind this par putt. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. And currently at 19 under par for the tournament. Here we are on the 12th, a par 5.
Dog leg from right to left. Generous landing area, but from middle of fairway, you must decide, do I take this second shot on, or do I play smart and lay it up?
This shot here from about 240 yards.
One less club required for this shot as the green sits well below him.
It looks like he's thinking about going for the green here.
Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
Oh, that's a good line. Come on.
Oh, what a bonus.
The 13th hole is a par 4.
The big hitters are going to take it left and try and cut off as much of that creek as at all possible, leaving themselves with a short and inviting second shot.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Yeah, nicely played. 14 feet to the cup.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Oh, nice looking putt. What a putt that was. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. On the tee now, the par 5, 14th.
Only the longest in the game are able to get it home in 2. You must find the fairway. Those that go for it, though, must be strategic in where they lay up, as this green has got a lot of movement to it and tough to get a chip shot close.
That should find the fairway. Quality shot, that one. This putt is from a long distance. And he's down there. You got to read?
This one. This is testing. A big right to left slope. Good putt there. That'll work.
An opportunity for a birdie here. Oh, he's on fire today. Building upon his lead, hole after hole.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Currently 23 under par for the event. Incredible play.
Let's check out the 15th. It's a par 4.
Long par 4 back down the hill. Fairway tilts from right to left. Second shot to a green that chases away from you. But be mindful that water in the back comes into play should any shots chase away from you.
Wow, that one was just a little bit off.
What a shame. Has hit a lot of greens today, just not on this occasion.
Well, a big par save could mean a lot going forward.
This is on a great line.
And there's your par.
Seemingly an insurmountable lead with just 4 to play. Gotta like his position.
And after that hole, our featured player is still atop the leaderboard. Here's the par 3 16th hole.
My favorite par 3 on this course by a long shot. Not long in length, fraught with danger with all the bunkers. However, birdies can be had if you find this tiny target.
The tempo there was exquisite.
Going with pitching wedge here. Okay, Henny, what can you tell us about this putt?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out.
Well, now still a lot of work to be done. Well, after an approach shot like that, Rich, that feels like a wasted opportunity. After that hole, he still has the top spot on the leaderboard. The 17th hole is a par 4.
A drivable par 4 if conditions are right. Knocking it on the green does not guarantee a birdie. Love this hole.
Gonna really have to hit this one. Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
Well, from here, it looks like the putt's going to go uphill, moving right to left.
Here's a par putt. Okay, the putt goes in. Time for the next hole. Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard. Now to 18, the par 4.
Massive amounts of room out to the right-hand side. However, hug the trees as best you can to leave a shortish second shot to a green that tilts severely from back to front.
We've got about 180 left to the hole.
One extra club required to this elevated green.
The club choice is a 6-iron. Uh-oh, I don't like where this one's headed. What an incredible shot this would be out of the bunker to win the event. All those hard years of work, blood, sweat, and tears, and now a putt to be a major winner at the Legend. A win you dream about your entire life. Our featured player takes home the title at the Legends Championship.
What a performance by this player all around. You're right. This is what dreams are made of. Please don't pinch me. I don't want to wake up.
And Rich, my dad would call that a rocking chair win. There was no doubt about it.
Your dad is a very smart man. That just sit in that chair and just let that chair do the work for you, baby. Love it.
Well, that'll do it for today, folks. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and the entire crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long, and thanks for watching 2K Sports.